and welcome to ESO Daily. I am your host, Mr. Craven. All right, it's been requested, and with upcoming Summerset, some players do enjoy their Stamina Warden Healers. So who am I not to provide the build for the players who wish to play with Stamina Warden Healers? After all, this is Elder Scrolls, and in Elder Scrolls, you need to embrace the possibilities. And with the Warden, yes, Stamina players can be healers. So today I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the update for, that's right, the Advocator. All right, let's go ahead and get right into it. This is a bow two-handed build. That's right, bow two-handed. That's the big change. So you're going to see on the bow side, my max magicka is at 12,145. Max health, 19,148. Max stamina, 33,218. Magic recovery, 862. Stamina recovery, 1861. I know a lot of people are like, that's a little low in stamina recovery. Don't worry, I'll get into it. My criticals are 39 and 39. Resistance, 14 and 14. Pretty good. To the left, you're going to go ahead and see Magicka's allocated at 8. None into health. Stamina, 56. We are using max health and stamina. And we are using the Thief Mundus. All right. So when I switch over to the dual wield side now, you'll see weapon crit goes up to 44.8. And stamina recovery gets boosted up to 2,000. So that's pretty good. We're sitting pretty. Now when I go ahead and hit this ability, you'll notice that my weapon crit goes up to 49.8. Kind of important. All right, so let's get into the sets here, shall we? Kind of interesting. Once again, we're going to go back to the Powerful Assault. Now, Spell Power Cure and Olorums now have Major Courage. This set hasn't changed. I wish they would apply the Minor Courage buff. It would be nice to see them just apply this as a Minor Courage, but they haven't made that adjustment yet. But Powerful Assault, when it gives me max health, stamina, weapon damage. When I cast an assault ability, I increase the weapon and spell damage of up to 4 friendly targets within 10 meters by 164. Now that stacks with Major Courage. So I wish they would put Minor Courage on here just so you'd have a clear indication of a minor buff, but unfortunately it hasn't been altered as of yet. But, you know, once again, really great set for Stamina Warden Healers. Why? Because we're using assault abilities. So really, really nice. Okay, so great Sword of Powerful Assault. Now, I kept the precise on this to keep the critical values. If you want to go with the Nirnhorn, you can. Just keep in mind your critical rating is going to drop. Your healing will go up, but your critical rating is going to drop. So heads up. So it's going to be a tough call for you if you want to go ahead and get that critical heal, or if you want to go with the base heal increase. So I kept it precise intentionally, though I do recommend glyphing this with weapon damage and your sword with poison. Where do you get Powerful Assault? You get that in the sewers. It's Telvar gear. That's where you get the Powerful Assault set, down in the sewers. You can farm Telvar, and then you buy the Powerful Assault. You need the boxes, though, to get the weapons. So heads up. So, anyways, yeah, it's a great set, especially Stamina Warden Healer. Great sword and bow. Okay? Sentinel. Once again, I'm partial to the Sentinel. Okay, so this is Divine, Max Stamina, Ideal. Sentinel, it's going to give a utility. So Stamina Warden Healers don't have a lot of utilities. Once again, I really like the Sentinel because there's not a lot of Stam utility out there sets. So this is really good because when it drops, it heals and offers stamina return. And especially for you as a Stamina Warden Healer. Comes in handy. It really does. Hearseas. Okay, so this was a little bit of a change. Instead of, 12%... towards your recovery, which it initially did, it now reduces the cost of stamina abilities by 4% for you and up to 11 other group members. So you can run a Stamina Warden Healer / support in trials. So that's kind of nice because it reduces their cost. Time to farm, yeah, it's really, really nice. Yagar, which is a Russian content creator, has ran Stamina Warden Healer in trials, vet trials. Beast, legend. I've never taken a Stamina Warden Healer in trials. I've always just kept to vets. But, yeah, If you want to check out just a couple of his videos, he shows that it works. So I don't know his build. I'm not saying he uses this build, but yeah, he makes it work. So Here's Divine, Max Stamina Ideal. Now, here's the thing. This is 5-1-1, so I have a heavy and I have a light to maintain the Undaunted passive. Notice I kept this Max Magicka. This isn't all Divine. There's no infused. Why? You need that critical value. So Max Magicka, Divine, Ideal. Here's Belt, Divine, Max Stamina Ideal. Here's Bracers, Divine, Max Magicka. Okay, so I changed that to the Magicka. I need Magicka with this build. Here's Guards, Stamina, Divine, Ideal. Here's Boot, Divine, Max Stamina Ideal. Once again, Powerful Assault Jewelry. I have them all infused, but here's the deal. 2 Stam recoveries, 1 Magicka. Okay, because you're going to be using a little bit of Magicka. So you need a little bit of Magicka recovery. Very important. All right, so let's get into the skills real quick. Bow side is our primary heal side, right? So it's very important. I'm going to use Men's Spirits. Now notice it costs me Magicka. Once again, it stacks with Green Lotus. Now, Green Lotus costs me Magicka, but I take the Green Lotus. Why? Because I get Major Savagery. That increases my weapon critical. But also, when I deal light and heavy attacks, especially with a bow, I'm healing. So I can go ahead and heal with the bow. I can just shoot things with a bow and heal. That pairs up well with Men's Spirit. So when I deal light and heavy attacks on my ally, I get a double healing effect, and with this ability versus the other one, I also buff them with Major Resolve and Major Ward. That increases their physical and spell resistance. So that's really nice. It's increasing their resistance as I'm healing them. Okay, so Soothing Spores. This is the stamina version. And what it does is heals 15% more on allies that are within 8 meters of me. It still has a cone effect, but it has that effect to it. Now, Echoing Vigor. I want this versus Resolving Vigor. Why? Bigger radius. Now, when I use this ability, you'll see the Powerful Assault kick in. Okay? So now I get the Powerful Assault, and that increases my weapon and spell damage. So 18... it'll drop off down to 16. Okay? And you can buff, and it has a very wide radius. Hey guys, on Stamina Healer, yes I am. Yes I am. Take the meta, flush it. Leeching Vines, once again, a Magicka cost, right? Hey Mystic, hi all, hope you're doing well. We are, thank you David, I appreciate that. I hope you're doing well, brother. So, Leeching Vines. This is a big one. Let me check this out. Sorry about that. Telemarketer, whatever. This gives you a little cushion, right? Why? Minor Lifesteal. You apply Minor Lifesteal to an ally. When you do that, it's healing them. It's giving them a cushion as you're weaving. Weaving is a big thing for Stamina Warden Healers. Why? With the bow. Are there any new house trophies in Summerset? I didn't get to check that out, Hamster. With the new trial, there is. So with the new trial, Cloud Rest, there's a new trophy. So you can get, if you do the Cloud Rest, you'll get the bust. If you do Vet, you get the pillar. And so there's the bust, the wall mount. And do you have to do the hard mode? I don't know. But there are new trophies with Cloud Rest, associated with Cloud Rest. Other than that, at world content, I'm not sure. I'm not absolutely sure. Green Lotus, once again, just covered this. Healing Thicket. So I use Healing Thicket. It's really nice because it's cheap, right? Lays down a heal effect, and then it has a hot associated. It's a direct heal, and then a hot for 2006-27 every second for 6 seconds. So it's really nice. Just keeps everything kind of fluent. Hey, all sweet, you're back. Yeah, I have to do all these updates. I'm trying to get the healer builds out of the way so I can now work on DPS. So everything's going live. I want to say this week sometime, I want to believe. So I have to get these out. So, okay, back bar. The 2H, right? So I used dual wield last time. Now with Summerset, 2Hs get double slot. And it really works out with the Stamina Warden Healer. Why? Splash damage. Okay, keep in mind that I'm using Green Lotus. When I deal light attacks, I restore 16 health to my allies. I can weave with the 2H, right? And it has splash damage associated. So when I deal light attacks, it hits up to 3 other enemies. So that splash damage will also help deal AoE damage. So I like it. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. Loving your builds. Keep the vids up and fuck the haters. Thank you, David. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, brother. So really comes in handy. So I'm going to use Crushing Weapon, right? So I'm going to deal splash damage. We know I'm going to be weaving, right? So Crushing Weapon is going to increase the damage of my light attacks. So why not take advantage of it, right? So if I'm going to weave, I might as well use the Crushing Weapon. It's really nice. It's a spammable for me. And then on top of it, I can use Brawler as another AoE effect to weave up between my heals. Healing's important. This is my primary bar. But when my hots are down, now I can weave in, right? I can do some damage. So Razor Caltrops also is going to apply what? My Powerful Assault to keep it up 100% of the time. So I have my Resolving Vigor on this side, and I have my Razor Caltrops on this. Why? To keep applying the Powerful Assault buff. That's why. Okay. So, really like it, really like it. And then, of course, we have the Bull Netch. Gives us the Major Brutality and also helps us restore stamina. Now, I use Evil Hunter on this. You don't have to. You can use another ability if you want to. The only reason I put the Evil Hunter is for the Fighter Guild passive of Slayer. Increases my weapon damage by 3% for each Fighter Guild ability slotted. Okay? So you'll notice when I on this bar, my weapon damage is 18. When I switch out, now we're up to 21. Right? So now we hit the 21. Why? Because of the Evil Hunter. Alright? I don't want to make the build complicated. I just want to make it effective. Alright. So, and then, of course, we have, oh yeah, this will proc it, the Powerful Assault too, the Aggressive Warhorn. So, we're still going to buff, we're still going to offer some damage, and we're healing. Go figure. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's nuts. Alright, so let's get into the champion points. Let's start off with the Apprentice here. Yeah, I think the PC one is today. Waiting for the update. Doesn't help with slow Wi-Fi. Yeah, I can imagine. So once again, we're healing. Blessed. 14%. Nothing else is in this tree. Okay, it's a little different for the Stamina Warden Healer. Remember, we're using Bow 2H. So Physical Weapon Expert, 2404. We want to maximize that. That'll give us, and we put 31 into Mastered Arms for direct damage effects. That'll allow us to maximize into the Butcher, acquiring the Butcher passive. The Ritual, very important here. Okay, you'll notice majority of my points are in piercing. Why? I lack penetration with the build. I still have to deal some damage, but I need penetrating value. So, Concentrate has a 42, almost 42 of penetration light armor passive. So we're going to take what? That into piercing for stamina. Right? Now, remember, we're also doing critical heals with stamina abilities. So we want Precise Strikes at 1208. That's the equivalent value of the Shadow Mundus, which gives us what? An indifferent curve. But remember, majority of our base damage derives from Mighty. We don't want to stack much into Mighty. Why? Because we need penetration. So we're going to take Mighty at 4.22. Now, if you scale this higher, your heals will go up, but your damage decreases. So it's a toss-up. Do I want the penetrating value, right, for more damage effects, or do I want to scale my healing? If you want to scale your healing, you put more into Mighty and decrease piercing. So very important to remember that. But once again, your damaging effects will go down, healing effects will go up. If you keep it this way, your healing effects go down, but your damage drops. Okay, so we had 2 points left. We are using Razor Caltrops, so we're going to put 2 in Thaumaturge. But this is major important, whether you're going to deal more damage or heal. If you want to heal more, Mighty. If you want to deal the extra damage, put it into Piercing. Yo, Fred, what's up, brother? That's a good shout. Unfortunately, working from home at the same time, so got to give something up for Upwork or ESO. Got you. Okay, over at the Warriors, the Steed, 40. Spell Shield, 37. Medium Armor, 37. Split it so you can keep the resistance pretty even. Hardy and Elemental Defender are split at 43. If you want to go Vampire, you can, right? So that would increase your recovery. It's an option. Just be aware of fire damage. Thick Skin, 611. We're not using Shield System, but we're going to maximize Quick Recovery at 909. All right? Going over to the Tower Warlord, 10.22. I put a couple points in the Sprinter to reduce the cost to maintain my stamina pool. Tenacity, 14. Arcanist. Notice I have nothing in the healthy. I don't want health recovery. Why? Because I need some magicka recovery. Very important. 6.17. Mooncalf, 14%. Coming over, 20 points into tumbling and 20 points into the Shadow Ward. Clearly, I should have chosen ESO, but I chose wrong. It's okay, man. You're here now. You are here now, and welcome. So there it is. There's the champion points. There's the build. This is the Advocator. Remember, this is Elder Scrolls. Any class, any role. That's how we roll. That's what we do. I love it. I love it. And once again, this build is a testament to that. Keep rocking, Zoss. I love you guys, and I love all of you. Thank you for your support. If anybody has any questions or comments, please post below. I'm Mr. Craven, this CSO Daily, and as always, thank you. Have a nice day.